Your overall health is not just based on your physical fitness or your bone or muscle health. It is the nervous system that controls which functions are performed at a given time in our body. And so, including foods in your diet that are good for your nervous health is as important as it to include foods that help other systems of the body to carry out their respective functions. In this video, we will learn about the top 10 foods that can harm your nervous health, why they are harmful for the nerves and their function, and in what are some better, healthier alternatives we can opt for. But before we find out what are these 10 foods that can harm your body's communication network and lead to numerous health concerns, take a minute and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video with its informative and interesting scientific and health facts. The nervous system is a complex network of neurons that uses electrical impulses and neurotransmitters to communicate. From your sensory perception, muscle movements and digestive functions to hormone secretion, regulation of body temperature, and regulation of cognitive functions, the nervous system is responsible for quite a lot. Therefore, it is only fair that you are feeding it exactly what it needs to carry out these functions of signaling, regulation, and communication effectively. Your body sends you signals when it needs your attention, and it does so when it is undergoing nerve damage or dysfunction. This condition is known as neuropathy in the scientific world, and can lead you to experience numbness, tingling sensations, and even weakness in your limbs and muscles. This is how your body tells you that it's unable to carry out proper signal transmission due to various reasons. But with wise food choices, you can improve your nerve health and dodge these uncomfortable and unwelcome sensations. So, without any further delay, let's dive into the list of top 10 foods that harm your nerve health. At number 1 is caffeine. This might come off as shocking since most of us start our day with a cup of coffee. But the truth is, consuming excessive caffeine has a negative impact on your nerve health. This is because coffee impacts the levels of the primary stress hormone of the human body, cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels can cause inflammation and oxidative stress to increase, which can lead to nerve damage. Herbal tea and green tea are excellent alternatives as they offer a moderate caffeine boost and improve your overall health. You can also opt for regular exercise in order to counter the negative impact that coffee has on your nerve health. At number 2, we have foods with high sodium content. Consumption of high sodium foods can elevate your blood pressure to begin with. Foods like canned soups, fast food options, processed snacks, etc. are some of the many foods with high sodium content. Excess sodium levels in the bloodstream can lead to a disbalance between the electrolytes present in the body and can lead to increased blood pressure as a result of water retention. This increase in blood pressure levels can ultimately lead to inadequate oxygen and nutrient supply, damaging the nerves and causing symptoms such as numbness, weakness, and tingling sensations. You can counter these negative impacts and risks of high sodium foods by opting for healthier food options like fresh fruits and vegetables, as they naturally have low sodium content and are rich sources of antioxidants and essential nutrients, lessening salt quantities when preparing meals, and reading food labels to choose food items with a low or no sodium content. At number 3 are refined carbohydrates. These are commonly found in white bread, sugary snacks, and the like. Refined carbohydrates cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, triggering the release of the hormone insulin that transports glucose into cells for storage or energy. Upon regular consumption of refined carbohydrates, insulin resistance may be caused, and the body may experience persistent high blood sugar levels that can cause inflammation and eventually lead to nerve tissue damage. Healthier dietary choices can include brown rice, whole wheat bread, and quinoa, as they provide nutrients and minerals that improve nerve health and function. Next up are trans fats that are present commonly in processed foods. Not only do they cause increased inflammation, but they also lead to increased oxidative stress, resulting in nerve dysfunction by harming the structure and function of cell membranes, including those of nerve cells. Consequently, signal transmission through nerve fibers is impaired, and nerve function is impacted. One way of minimizing harm caused to nerve health through trans fats is to avoid foods made with hydrogenated oils and opt for healthier fat sources. A balanced diet with sources of vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals can also help considerably. At number 5 are processed and ultra-processed foods that contain preservatives, additives, and artificial ingredients in high quantities. Not only this, processed foods also come with unhealthy fats, sodium, and refined sugars, all of which are harmful sources of inflammation in the body, even in nerve tissues. It is this inflammatory response that can damage nerve cells and disrupt effective signal transmission, eventually leading to numbness, tingling, weakness, and other neuropathy symptoms. This threat of inflammation can be minimized by opting for whole, unprocessed foods and cooking meals using fresh ingredients. At number 6 is alcohol, excessive consumption of which can be detrimental for nerve health. As a neurotoxin, alcohol poses as a direct threat to nerve cells and can cause uncomfortable sensations of tingling and numbness in extremities. Overconsumption of alcohol can also lead to poor dietary habits and nutritional deficiencies, like that of vitamin. The negative effects of alcohol on nerve health can be minimized by consuming alcohol in moderation or avoiding its use altogether, along with opting for a balanced diet that contains sources of essential nutrients and minerals, so that alcohol-induced nutrient deficiencies can also be avoided. Number 7 on the list is gluten, a protein mainly present in wheat, rye, and barley. It can impact nerve health in individuals who are sensitive to gluten, or those who have celiac disease as upon consumption of gluten. These individuals can experience an immune response being triggered by their body, which leads to inflammation and nerve damage, also called gluten neuropathy, causing symptoms like tingling, numbness, and weakness in the extremities. The negative impact of gluten, however, can be minimized, and for this, individuals most prone to the harmful effects of gluten can eliminate gluten from their diet altogether and opt for gluten-free options like millet, quinoa, and buckwheat. At number 8 are artificial sweeteners, some common types of which are saccharin and aspartame. On the forefront, you might think that artificial sweeteners are a low-calorie option for you to satisfy your sweet tooth. But it has been suggested by numerous researchers that these sweeteners pose as a major threat to nerve health and also make you susceptible to other health risks. One way this is done is through the negative impact these artificial sweeteners have on gut microbiota. Artificial sweeteners disrupt the balance that exists between the gut bacteria, and this leads to numerous health concerns, one of which is nerve damage. Artificial sweeteners can also trigger inflammation in the body, which can further lead to poor nerve health. The solution to this is to opt for natural sweeteners like honey and maple syrup, as they not only come with a sweet taste, but also with a number of health benefits. At number 9 are fried foods, as they have a high content of unhealthy fats, especially saturated fats and trans fats, and can cause various health issues. Among the health issues caused by fried foods is inflammation, which is also caused in the nervous system and can lead to symptoms that are linked with nerve damage or dysfunction. In case the inflammation is chronic, it can cause nerve tissue degradation and interference with the signal transmission along nerve pathways. These negative effects of fried foods, however, can be minimized. For this, you can reduce their consumption and go for healthier alternatives, like baked, grilled, or steamed foods. Another way to avoid these negative effects is to add olive oil, avocado oil, or any other heart-healthy fats to your kitchen counter, as they have anti-inflammatory properties and are advantageous to nerve health. We have finally reached number 10 on today's list of top 10 foods that are harmful for your nerve health. Like most of the foods on this list, this too is commonly consumed in all households almost on a daily basis. Processed meats are number 10 on today's list, and it is their high sodium content, additives, and preservatives that make this food harmful for the nerve health. We learned earlier in this video how high sodium intake can negatively impact nerve health and cause inflammation throughout the body. Added to this, processed meats have high amounts of additives and preservatives, which can often have neurotoxic effects, leading to compromised nerve function. One way to avoid these harmful effects of processed meats is to go for healthier protein sources, like chicken, fish, tofu, turkey, and even legumes, because not only are these alternatives free of any harmful additives, but they are also rich sources of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Although most of the foods on today's list are staples in our diet, it is amazing to learn how there are healthier and nutritionally better alternatives that we can opt for. Wise food choices are important not only for improved nerve health, but also for other systems in your body to function properly and effectively, and for countless health scares and concerns to be avoided. You can also increase your consumption of fresh fruits and vegetables, since they offer unmatchable health and nutrition benefits to improve your overall health. But remember, the nervous system needs your extra attention and care, since it is running a multitude of functions in your body. If you found this video to be informative, and you are now planning on replacing some food items on your menu, show your support by hitting the like button, and tell us in the comments below which of these top 10 foods you are bidding farewell to. We see you again in the next video with more interesting scientific revelations and health tips.